Hello, I'm John Proxy, and this is Sqool. And welcome to the proximity and the next step in my Itch.iOdyssey, where I'm going to attempt to play like 1,700 games from the recently released Itch.io Racial Justice Bundle. Let's start a new game, shall we? I have to overwrite the current saved game, 0% progress, so that's okay. That's working fine for me. How loud is this game? Probably quite loud. So Sqool intro protocol dot text matriculate equals true. Hello, freshmen. Welcome to Sqool. My name is Professor Quirtz. I am an advanced neural network trained on over 100,000 teraflops of the greatest art in the world. I will be your faculty advisor this semester. My job is to analyze your work against my vast database and give you constructive feedback. I was made by scientists, so I am really good at this. Oh, don't worry, it sounds technical, but Sqool is really simple once you get the hang of it. Just use your drawing pad to complete the assignments I give you. The Sqool campus is here to inspire you. It is loaded with some really beautiful scenery. Well, I'm sure you're eager to get started. Loading assignment generator dot letters. Your first prompt. What are you afraid of? Why? When you've completed the assignment, return to my office for critique. Good luck, freshmen. And once again, welcome to Sqool. I'm just going to turn the sound up a little for a reason that'll make sense in just a second. Right, I'm a little bit worried my voice might be out of sync. Now, it's probably fine because I can adjust my voice, but it will be out of sync then with the gameplay. But do I use a controller, or do I use... I don't use a controller, just place that gently on the ground. What am I afraid of and why? Okay, well, there's some teeth. We'll fill in the rest of that later. So, we can move about. The very aggressive camera. Freshman got another colour swatch. So, full disclosure, I've seen somebody play the start of this, a look at the game as well. So I know a little bit about it. Although, I didn't know that this is how you control it. It's very strange, to be honest. So what do I want to draw? What am I afraid of and why? I love that it asks why. So I'm going to see if I can find more swatches and then draw something, I guess. I have the eraser. I didn't even consider that I didn't have one of those. What happens if I fall off the side? Oh, analysing. Think this piece needs a little more work. Come back when it's finished. Oh, so that's how I hand in my assignments. Alright. What am I afraid of? Well, I was just looking at some Black Panthers, that are pretty scary, but also kind of cute. But let's draw some Black Panthers, shall we? them in like this. Like a professional artiste that I am in art school. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Gonna give it some eyes. Ah, the music is controlled by my drawing. So it's kind of abstract, but oh, so there's different colours. Let's sort of embrace the abstractness, shall we? Oh no, I feel like I should have kept with the other thing. But it's art. Let's put it in some grass. And that will be our panther. Why am I afraid of the panther? Because they're adorable, but they'll definitely murder me. And that's, you know, let's put some drips from the blood of me getting too close to the panther and it killing me. Right, beautiful. I think we all agree that's a beautiful picture. Let's have a beautiful sun in the background. Some rays from the sun. There's our picture. A beautiful piece of art that's handed in to the professor. Ooh. We might be able to get another colour then. Is that a colour? Or is that just a... It's just a thing on the ground. No art for you. No colours. So, it's quite hard to see where I'm going because I'm in the way. I deeply suspect the game does not care. I'm going to have a little look around the world before I hand in my masterpiece. Try and find those swatches. What's this? I have a rainbow pencil! What does it do? Cool. Improved our sun a little, I think. Well, what's that? Right. Welcome back, freshman. Let's take a look at your work. Analyzing. I got a B! I've got 1 of 50 assignments, brushes 5 of 16, and swatches 2 of 6. Think of a number between 1 and 50. Draw that many birds. Right. Let us... Oh. We'll walk around, we'll walk and draw at the same time. We're going to want to see at night, aren't we? We'll draw the birds in negative. And I'll do this while I try and collect that brush up there. I don't want to accidentally fall off, though. I can see it. It's kind of perilous. But I'm up. Okay, that is going to help a bit. Okay, is there anything else? So all the dots are going to look like the night sky, and it's going to work well for me. But obviously we're going to want the sea. And no, I don't like him. I suspect he's going to grade me on colour, but we've been down there. Maybe in there, or maybe up there. What about that? Okay, so the plan was literally this, by the way. How you draw birds, right? They're just M's. No, okay. I'm gonna try and get in here. Oh, does he jump automatically? Or, no, I did that. There are things to fall off on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought of 9 birds. We're gonna be again. Lovely. Draw something you hate. Oh. How am I supposed to know where the things are? I haven't figured out what I hate yet, but I thought that'd be make a nice background. Let's travel to that place. The sound of him walking. What do I hate? jam. No, I like jam. It's fine. Oh my goodness, I can fly. Well, this changes a lot. I see some writing. I got a text tool. Oops. Take a look at your work. I didn't mean to. I hate unfinished work. C. Yeah, it was uninspired. Draw clouds. Right, we want to go to those other islands then. There's a good one. Colour swatch. Lovely. With another destination. There's some rainbow clouds. Okay, I didn't really think that through, did I? Have our silver lining. I have a paint bucket. Right, I think I quite like my clouds though. Come back, freshman. Let's take a look at your work. I got an A! It's my first A! Draw an animal eating another animal. Oh, we're in a new place as well. So let's draw. Beautiful. Okay. The desert. I wonder what that's... I mean, is it like wingdings? Does it translate to something else? I'm trying to figure out if there's anything here I should be grabbing. You know, if we did it fast enough, we could probably finish art school in half an hour. But would we want to? I don't know. this where we started? Let's visit that apple. No, I can't see anything. Let's try a different island. I want to go to the chess island. That island down there. I have not used the writing yet. We'll give it some eyes. Oh, we found something. Awesome. What we'll do is we'll make a snake. A little bit thicker. There's our snake. Give us a nice outline. It's art, you know, it's abstract. Yes, quite. I think it's missing something there. What about a sun again? Oh, we can move this. The sun watches. Analyzing. Ah, another A. Beautiful. Now, I've got to ask, is it just giving me those numbers randomly, or is it actually calculating something? I don't know if there's any way of finding out. Find a giant fruit and draw it in a still life. Okay, well there is a giant fruit to find. I'm trying to figure out if other buttons do anything. Okay, that's where we started, but... There's a giant fruit. We are going to try and do exactly what it says. We have a giant fruit. We are going to draw it. I'm just going to fill in the background. I don't know if I can. I can. Beautiful. Got an A? You're one of your peers. Well, I can only think of one pier that I want to draw. But first... Cool. You know what? He's not a peer, is he? He's literally a teacher. Okay, a nice quick one. Let's see if we can see any cool stuff. I think we've been up here. I mean, we might have. Otherwise, I don't think we really have any piers. In real life, maybe, but... What do these faces count? Oh, hang on, we're swimming in the water. Okay, I got the colours accidentally backwards, but... See, I got a C for that one. Hey, I was drawing you. Yeah, I did get the colours backwards. I could have had the background. Draw the back of your head. Right. There was, of course, a chair, but the chair is going to be invisible because otherwise that's cheating. Now, in lieu of brown, draw my neck, and then we'll have, I'll be blonde because it's art. Then we'll start filling in the rest of the chair very subtly. Yeah, because it's not really see-through, but... Okay. The chair is in the way. Cool. The chair is in the way. Take a look at your work. D? Oh, damn. Freshman, please. I've got to do it again. No D's for you. Right. It's what I wish the back of my head looked like. See? Right. Go backwards. I'm not even sure how one would even... It pushes it out of the way. I don't even know how one would begin to do that. So instead, I'm going to... I'm going to stop playing this now. Yes, so I should probably mention now. So it's been suggested to me... You know what, I'm going to actually put this back over here. It's been suggested to me that, you know, since I'm playing all these games, maybe I should give little impressions of the games. So, I released a video with all my general impressions of all the games I've played so far, but I'm going to add a new segment to these videos where I'm going to wait about a day. I'd like to let the entire experience sink in. So I'm just going to cut to there. I'm going to talk about my impressions, then we'll come back and we'll see what the next game is. Right, it has been 24 hours, and that is enough time for me to give my impressions of this game. Now, this is a sort of new segment. I'm recording this and Moonbase's impressions at the same time, and I've decided Art Sqool is probably a really good game for me to just talk over, because it's... Well, here's the thing, isn't it? What is it? Let's draw some stuff. Art Sqool. Choose colour. Impressions. Right, so yes, I can draw this little thing. So yes, I really like Art Sqool. Obviously, you know what? Obviously, you shouldn't be using the word obviously in a review. So, I cannot tell if those grades are sincere or not. What it tests, and it's clearly not important what it tests, right? The idea is this sort of impression of an art school, like an impression of an artistic game. I'm not explaining it very well, but it's very compelling, by the way. It's this sort of... I like it. I'm trying to gather my words and try not to sound stupid here. And it's quite useful for you to use this for other games, because it's sort of a blank canvas. But now I'm judging itself, using itself. It's somewhat disruptive. I'm going to take the headphones off. I'm going to look away from the screen while I do this. So I went in knowing this existed as well. I've seen another video. I've seen somebody do this. And it is pretty much what it says on the tin. Apart from, like, I didn't know that you could jump forever. Like, it doesn't tell you the controls of the game. It doesn't tell you that you have to walk off or walk to the door to hand your assignments in. Doesn't tell you that there are things hidden on the island. Those are things you just discover. I like that. I like that the game doesn't tell you how it works, doesn't tell you if it grades you. It's just you getting out of it what you put in, right? And I get the feeling that he's going to grade you the same regardless of how much effort you put in. But you do feel like putting in effort. You go, yeah, no, he's judging me, I'll do it. Like, even if it's all illusion. You go in, going, no, I'm gonna do that. I've not played anything like it, and even though it's a game that people know the name of, it stands out already, and you know, it's not what I was looking for, something that nobody knew, right? And people know this exists. It's clever, right? What it's doing, so it isn't my like, oh, I found the gem, I found this little thing, but it is very cool, and I think it's a thing that a lot of people will miss. Like if I play this and suddenly a plot kicks in, I think that makes it worse. I think the whole idea of this island where you're doing drawings and are you doing the drawings or not? Like, is that a thing or not? Up to you. It's really interesting and compelling. Even it going, you only get one colour. Ooh, here's a second colour. Is a really good idea. And there's a certain amount of freedom in how you find them. Like, I assume you can fill up every one of these slots, right? I've stopped playing now that I've actually figured out what I'm trying to say. But it's... What's that? You see, I found something during this. Let's grab that. The thick brush. I'm supposed to be drawing the horizon. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be actively playing this during the write-up. But I shall. I'm going to hand in this impression. Because I can. But I'm going to put some white lines in. Like, I think it's really good for people who can't draw to express themselves. I know it's got this sort of semi-ironic thing going on. Well, I think it does anyway. But, let's take a look at your work. I got a D. Wasn't really assignment-y. I've almost got all the swatches. Oh, I failed. So, I feel like the horizon still not trying to do... It looks like that. So yeah, I really like Art Sqool, but it's what it says, like, I got an A. Of course I did. These are supposed to be impressions, something that makes me smile. Well, Art Sqool makes me smile. No, I'm going to leave that big because I'm going to be using this game for all the impressions from now on. So... We'll draw that. Like so. And I'll let you go. I don't know if... The problem is, I feel like you can see what I'm seeing in this. There isn't any mechanical thing going on here. So it's whether or not I like the idea. And I can tell you, yes, I do like the idea. To the point where I felt like this would be a good game to talk over. Because I can just sort of press buttons while I'm talking. And... it'll work, it's fine. But yeah, Art Sqool. Let's jump into the past again for my original outro. Right, that was Art Sqool, as you can see. I feel like we're in for quite a big tonal shift, because we're gonna play Walden, a game. Experience Henry David Thoreau's life in Walden Woods. Now, I must confess, I don't know who Henry David Thoreau is. Summed up in a single word, it would be beautiful. David Walensky, Common Sense Media, an introspective Oregon Trail. Let's actually look at this as well. David G. Allen, CNN. A remarkable experience in translation. A contemplative... What, John? Why can't you pronounce that very normal word? Contemplative. Bloody hell, cut that out, John. Don't let people know you can't pronounce that word. As its source material, it forces an anti-reflexive pace and coddles at its centre the creation of calm and quiet, says Jason Sheehan, NPR reading The Game. Play as a philosopher and naturalist Henry David Thoreau in his experiment in self-reliant living at Walden Pond. Live off the land and seek out small wonders and beauties of the woods. Find balance between your need to survive and your desire to find inspiration. It is apparently a 6-hour game. I'm only going to be playing half an hour of it, of course, so... I feel like probably not really getting the intended experience, but we shall see. I've been John Proxy. Or have I? Have I been... I'm going to spell it backwards. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. John Proxy. Capital R, John. Oh, wise up, Naj. Oh, damn it. I just wanted to let you go. But I figured we'd get one more picture done. My signature. Welcome back, freshman. Let's take a look at your work. B! It was a work of genius. I thought it might have been. What would my assignment 10? Draw one of the billboards on the art school campus. I guess that's a legitimate thing it wants me to do, it looks like. Anyway, weirdly enough, even though this game feels like I'm just doing nothing, it's really quite compelling. Here's my, you know, I was about to say there's my quick impression, but you probably saw the impressions already. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.